Rain blurred the streets of Brooklyn into streaks of gray and gold. Elena Carter pulled her coat tighter as she stepped into the cafe, grateful for the warmth, the order, the predictability. Her life depended on predictability. She ordered tea. Sat down. Opened her laptop. Routine. Safe. Controlled. Then she looked up, and everything slipped. A woman sat by the window, sketching. Dark curls, restless energy, paint on her fingers. She looked like someone who didn't belong to rules. Elena stared. She didn't mean to. The woman looked up. Their eyes locked. Something inside Elena shifted, quiet, subtle, but irreversible. Look away, she told herself. She didn't. Elena came back the next day. And the next. She told herself it was coincidence. It wasn't. You don't like tea, the woman said suddenly on the third day. Elena blinked. What? You let it go cold every time, she said, not looking up from her sketchbook. So why are you here? Elena hesitated. She could lie. Should lie. Instead, she said softly, maybe I like the company. The woman finally looked at her and smiled. Then sit closer, she said. Elena did. Her name was Maya. Everything about her felt unstructured, her thoughts, her laughter, the way she spoke without filtering herself. It unsettled Elena. It also drew her in. You think too much, Maya said one evening. And you don't think enough, Elena replied. Maya grinned. That's why you need me. The words were light. But they lingered. The cafe was closing. Rain tapped against the windows like a quiet rhythm. Maya turned her sketchbook toward Elena. I drew you. Elena froze. It wasn't perfect, but it was honest. She looked softer. More exposed. Is that how you see me? Elena asked. Maya leaned in slightly. That's how you are when you're not pretending. Elena reached for the page. Their fingers touched. Warm. Still. Neither pulled away. Her heart raced. This is wrong. But her hand didn't move. Say stop, Maya whispered. Elena didn't. The kiss came slowly. Carefully. But the moment it happened, something inside Elena unraveled completely. Not violently. Quietly. Like a thread finally giving way. It was messy. Paint everywhere. Clothes draped over chairs. Half-finished canvases leaning against walls. It should have bothered Elena. Instead, it felt real. Alive. She stood awkwardly at first, unsure of where to sit. Maya watched her, amused. You look like you're afraid to touch anything. I might ruin something, Elena said. Maya stepped closer. You won't ruin anything, she murmured. Then softer, you're not that powerful. The words were teasing. But when Maya reached up and brushed a strand of hair from Elena's face, Elena leaned into it. Without thinking. That scared her more than anything. Later, they sat close. Too close. Maya's hand rested lightly on Elena's knee. Not moving. Just there. Waiting. Elena's thoughts spiraled. I should stop this. I should leave. I should. Maya's thumb moved slightly. And all of Elena's thoughts dissolved. When they kissed this time, it wasn't hesitant. Elena's hands found Maya's shoulders, grounding herself in something real, something she didn't have to control. For the first time in years. She stopped thinking. And that felt like freedom. Days blurred. Work became background noise. Her phone buzzed constantly, emails, missed calls. She ignored them. Nothing felt as important as being here. With Maya. You don't have to go back, Maya said one morning, tracing circles along Elena's arm. Elena smiled faintly. I do. Why? The question lingered. Elena didn't have an answer that felt real anymore. Who were you texting? The question came out sharp. Unexpected. Elena looked up. Work. Let me see. Elena hesitated. Just for a second. But that second changed everything. Maya's expression shifted, subtle, but unmistakable. You paused, she said quietly. It's nothing. Then show me. Elena handed over the phone. Her chest tightened. Not because she had anything to hide, but because something felt wrong. Elena stopped seeing her friends. At first, it was unintentional. Then it became easier. They don't get you, Maya would say. Elena nodded. It felt true. Or maybe it just felt easier to believe. Her word narrowed. Until it was just Maya. You're mine. Maya said it softly, her head resting against Elena's shoulder. Elena smiled faintly. But something about it felt heavy. Not romantic. Not entirely. She ignored it. Elena laughed at something a coworker said. It was harmless. Meaningless. But when she told Maya about her day, the air changed. You smiled at her. Elena frowned. It was just a conversation. Maya's voice dropped. You don't smile like that at just anyone. Elena felt something twist in her chest. Not guilt. Something else. Something closer to fear. Let me see your phone. Again. This time, there was no hesitation. Elena handed it over immediately. But something inside her shifted. This isn't normal. Still. She stayed. I need space, Elena said, grabbing her coat. Maya stepped in front of the door. No. Elena blinked. Move. You don't walk away from me. The words landed heavy. Final. Elena's pulse spiked. Maya, move. For a moment. She didn't. And in that moment, Elena understood something she hadn't wanted to see. This wasn't love anymore. I'm scared of you, she whispered. Maya stepped back instantly. But it was too late. Maya cried. Apologized. Promised. I'll fix it, she said. Elena wanted to believe her. So she did. Even though something inside her was already breaking. Her parents called. Again. Marriage. Expectations. No mercy. Elena felt trapped. Between two lives. Neither of which felt safe anymore. You're ashamed of me. The accusation hit hard. I'm not. But the doubt lingered. Maya saw it. And everything exploded. The shove came fast. Unexpected. Elena stumbled, hitting the edge of the table. Pain shot through her side. But worse than the pain was the clarity. This was real now. Elena packed. Quietly. Maya didn't stop her. That almost made it worse. I can't do this, Elena said. Her voice felt distant. Like it belonged to someone else. Even after she left. Maya didn't leave her mind. Every silence felt washed. Every shadow felt close. I'm done. The words felt final. Necessary. But they hurt. More than she expected. Don't leave me. Maya's voice cracked. Elena stepped back. Her heart pounded. This wasn't love. It was survival now. A grab. A struggle. A misstep. A horn. Light. Then. Nothing. For a moment. There was peace. No fear. No confusion. Just silence. Darkness. Stillness. An ending that came too fast. But had been building all along.